I know this video is gonna be the sweet spot of videos, okay? Because I wait for like 3 days to even do it. Maybe even 5 days. How old is this thing? It was today. Oh. Today? Do I really have so little patience? It wasn't today, by the way. Let me just double trouble on you. It was yesterday. And it feels like forever. Because this is an attempt. I mean, I didn't even make it. I didn't. When I made a Hearthstone video, it was 3 days ago. And that's fucking eternity to me. Feels like 5. I was about to cook Minecraft, but my computer is cooking. And I waited 2 days, I don't have a charger yet. I just don't. I don't have a notification that we received charger. We have order and a sweet charger. And, you know, if I'm a millionaire YouTube CEO in the future, if I actually win my rank over a tedious competition and beating up trolls and losers. Because trolls are the ones that pose a competition but don't actually have a competition. And the only easiest way to win CEO rank is like punching Susan in the face. That's literally it. You just gotta knock her out until she can't speak anymore. So it's like everyone else can start posing as her and being like, well, she's gonna wake up at any time now. She's gonna say something. Yeah, I'm gonna ban you. Blah, 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 blah. On your own authority? Well, welcome to anarchy, motherfucker. You have to have a leader. And you have to have your leader not knocked out completely senseless. Okay, that's kind of where you win. And when you win. And how you win. And how you determine that someone is a good leader. It's very difficult to knock them out. It's quite easy to knock me out right now, but you gotta craft something very peculiar and understand my weakness. It's still quite easy, you know. If I can't open up Gmail without feeling that it's gonna be a terrible experience, I'm probably gonna wait like a day to do it. But everyone does that. Okay, everyone has these. Everyone has problems with social pressure. Okay, so if I'm being social pressure, of course I'm gonna delay my care, because then I have to recalculate whether should I care about it or I should just let it resolve automatically. And most of the time it's gonna be automatic resolution. Most of the time, as YouTube CEO, putting yourself in that position where you emotionally unavailable, you're just gonna allow a lower tier authorities to take place for that particular issue. And it's a very rare occurrence, honestly. Because each time you upgrade yourself and you're capable of being interested and curious about things that slip through your fingers, because things will slip through your fingers. Not everything is made out of pickable material. Sometimes people are made out of snots, okay? Just slime. Slime videos, anyone? YouTube CEO is gonna provide slime videos. This is my next point, basically. YouTube CEO slime videos. Will you slip through my fingers when I try to pick you up? Will you try and run away from me? Even though it's a huge honor to be talking to YouTube CEO, right? Like, it's pretty cool, right? And people will look at me and be like, wait, this guy cheated. What did this guy do? This guy hacked. Yeah, I did all these things. But you know what I hacked? Real life. You know, you have to wake up one day and be like, the best hackers are the ones who fucking figure out that they can stand up for themselves for once and stop being behind a fucking keyboard all the time. Now, I am not behind the camera, because that's kind of the same thing. You show your face, but you never really stand up for that one thing you have and one thing only is the fucking big brain, okay? Do you guys need big brain on YouTube, or can I leave now? You know, like, we'll find out how you feel. Right now, it matters what I feel because I hear total fucking cricketing silence, especially when I asked Reddit on Hearthstone to say something nice. Just say something nice. Nothing. Okay, so nobody has anything nice to say, meaning that the entire Reddit community is fucking garbage. Who doesn't know how to treat people? You know, they can't even upvote properly and be cool about it. Okay, it's always about now upvote system is under pressure, so you can't just give karma to random strangers. That would be fucking stupid. You can't reward people who put effort into things, you know? Despite how much effort that is. If you're not successful, you're not successful. It's just the way the life goes. No, it's just communities filled with filthy pieces of shit who think they have power to upvote or downvote. The same goes for YouTube. Like, dislike. You think you have power to do it if you don't watch the video? Are you fucking kidding me? Power problem. Try disliking the video. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. If you're smart enough, you don't care. If you're YouTube CEO, you're like, yeah, dislikes probably don't work. Because for some reason people think they work, but they don't. And technically, Google is probably looking into removing that shit. That's the rumor. And I totally understand them. I don't agree with that. I think it's kind of provoking fun, basically. Anyone who dislikes a video and it reaches below 50% dislike ratio, then we burn them. We burn them. It's witchcraft now. How did you reach below 50% approval rating? That's like minus approval rating. And it's just a video posted. It's not porn. It's not violence. There are 4 things that you can account for, okay? 4 things that break YouTube rules. Porn, violence. Let's see, what else do we have? So these are 2 basic things because this is like water and earth. Then Logan Paul did his fiasco, okay? And then Onision did his fiasco. So we have to untangle what the fuck happened. Onision is definitely condescending on himself in order to be able to not care anymore, basically. So he's a banana until he doesn't care anymore and he does whatever the fuck he wants. But being a banana is a fucking portal, okay? Portal to insanity. But how do you describe insanity? Because this stuff is quite easy to describe. It's just very vague at some point, you know? At some point, you have to work a little harder to decide whether it was porn or wasn't. Because it's like, everything can be provocative and sexual tension could be driven from even craziest videos, okay? You wouldn't even think of. So, it's important to clean that shit up. Plenty of people will use that, and plenty of people will use violence, just like prank channels are solely based on violence, essentially. Solely based on violating people's privacy or intentions, or just how they feel, what they consent to. Multiple things, basically. It's complicated, so you just kind of watch H3 break down all the violence on YouTube. That's what you have to watch. So we're talking about Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. I don't think Jake Paul did too many wrongful things, but So, but I don't care about the filming of a dead person. It's just this disrespect that happens. Because Jake Paul did that thing as well. It's like, what are those to an authority figure that wanted a report? He should have said, thank you, I don't want to be reported on. Or just give his report. You know, that's what the reporter wanted. He did not want to see someone say, what are those? That's a huge disrespect point. And at some point, the disrespect reaches that threshold where even I can't describe what disrespect is. The community knows that racism is disrespect, and filming a dead body is disrespect. I can't even predict that, guys. I don't even know, dude. It's just how people feel, you know? So, this is why you have to be very sketched up about disrespect, because, like, I'm capable of crossing the line because I'm YouTube CEO, okay? I'm capable of breaking certain rules, but I will always respect people. So it just naturally doesn't happen, you know? Just like violence doesn't happen and porn doesn't happen. So technically, as much as I would try to break the rules, I can't allow myself to be broken, right? So the most disrespectful thing you can do is to yourself and to your friends and the circle, you know. The most disrespectful thing that Logan Paul did is travel. That's pretty disrespectful. Just traveling is disrespectful. So going into Suicide Forest is creepy on top of disrespectful. You know, it's now feeding disrespect. Dr. Disrespect is a name of disrespect. And putting a doctor is increasingly more disrespectful on your rank. So that's probably why he was banned, okay? Let's just face it. Picking a good name is essential to your career. I'm just saying. You don't want to turn into what you just named yourself to be. I'm just fucking saying, okay? So what Onision did with his banana thing, technically he's disrespecting himself to the point where it's okay, you know, but he can do it in silence, you know? Just like all these things can be done in silence. The moment someone raises a hand and shows a bruise and points a finger, that other person has to take responsibility most of the time. Where the finger is pointed. Because you don't usually harm yourself for that fucking reason, just to point a finger. Because you harm yourself, and that other person is going to be harmed like 50% or 25% based on how well you point the finger. You know, you have to still pick a good target too. Someone that can defend themselves. So it is pretty difficult to do this psychopathic move of you cutting yourself and then all of a sudden. But it is possible. If you don't watch Naruto and you didn't see how Asuma died, I feel sorry for you, because you're not mourning his death right now. Okay? Someone cut themselves a little bit and, oh, that person is dead, ha ha ha. And they don't feel pain because they're so fucking good at it. So you have to be, you know, very vigilant that some people are very good at this fucking stuff. Okay? Very good at being bad. And you have to respect those people regardless. So moving on. Yeah. I'm not sure. I want a like symmetrical fiasco here, but who else died from porn? Oh my god, can't wait for that one. Let's see, the banana thing. So the banana, I'm a banana is already a sexual tension thing going on with Onision. Onision is a predator technically. Okay. Is that good enough of a description? I mean, people call out Shane as a predator. And technically that's probably true. That's probably true. In some ways, it could be looked at disrespect, but there is probably a very good reason to call out predators. Just because I was called a predator once, and I feel like, wow, this word really fucking hurts. I don't know how to get rid of that. So I'll just post it everywhere else. It's like, you want to be a predator? Let's get you banned on from YouTube real fucking quick. So predator is someone that uses sexual tension not exactly for its typical use. Just like disrespect is violence towards other people, but it's not very direct violence. It's a very spread out violence. Like fire tries to spread, and we have to stop it. The predator is trying to kind of cool you down until you freeze, until they can do whatever they want with you, because you just froze. That's it. Now they predate on you. It's just that's it. You start losing control over your consent. You know, because they fed you all these things and now you can't escape. Your mind is full of shit. That's how it works. A predator. Just fill people's mind full of shit. In fact, calling someone a predator is insta-ban on YouTube. You call someone a predator? No. You can't do that even if someone you feel is a predator. You still can't do it because then you're filling them up with shit. What you have to do with a predator is say that you're freezing. They're very cold as a person. Very, very, very cold. Potentially consent-stealing vampire, basically. Just someone feeding off your emotions. So then I'll be like, whoa, something's wrong here. Because everyone can just point a finger and be like, predator, and I'll cut your finger off. So you shut the fuck up. That's what happens, okay? You don't do the easy thing when you're emotionally abused. You do the thing that you have to express before your emotions shut down completely. Because you're being attacked. And if they're very good at being bad, you're going to be attacked and destroyed, and I can't do anything to help you, okay? I can't revive people from the dead. I can only consider that the person who has been very bad has to be investigated. That's it. I can investigate them. I can investigate Onision if I want to. Okay? I just can't ban him because right now we let authority loose. Okay? They can do whatever they want. They can punch me in the face if they want, if they feel like it. I have to feed them everything they need right now, because right now we're in a panic mode. Okay? They're gonna be like, well, you're not YouTube CEO. Well, prove me, prove me wrong. Talk to me. How long can you last trying to talk to me? Does talking to me doesn't count? How do people communicate then? Okay, how do people share truth? We have to do that, okay? If you define a different solution of how we communicate, I'll take it. I'll try and take it as long as you speak my language, okay? And if we have to exchange fists and do boxing, that's not the language I know. I haven't done any boxing whatsoever. I can just throw a few punches in the air and pretend that I'm a kung fu master, okay? I can do programming though. So if you're trying to throw boxing matches at me, I'm gonna be like, well, let's throw down on programming. How about that? And I would still probably lose. But I will allow myself to lose to any programmer. I hands down say that. You willing to inflict violence on yourself and do programming? Go right ahead, because I'll steal your code and I'll just silently walk away from YouTube CEO easily, okay? Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Note, some people are very good at being bad and there's nothing we can do. to help. Because we have to respect those people. We have to respect skill over good or bad. I am sorry, good or bad, sometimes suck ass when it comes to determining what to do. You know, whether this person is good or bad. Maybe we don't want to touch this person because he's gonna explode like a bomb. You know, like, whoa, he's really good at being bad, at being bang. Wow. But if he's such a explosive bomb, he has to be very careful before exploding somewhere in the middle of desert. You know what I mean. You know, we're not that fucking terrible human beings. We're gonna help you out as authority figures, okay? We're gonna melt some butter, so to speak. If people are really bad, we're just gonna lure them into some place that they can't be bad anymore at, and see what happens. You know, see what their urges are, and maybe they're really good at being bad, and they tricked us, and we have to pay for their skill and patience. So, you know, and as a government official, you have to be careful what you attack, because they might sue you. And you don't want to be sued as a government, because you have to fucking destroy yourself, basically, before you try and destroy that person. Like, an ant can destroy a government. A single ant says, I sue the government. I'm shitting my pants. An ant can destroy the government. Can you imagine? No, an actual ant. It will start, building certain words, certain language signals that we can understand. We're gonna start observing because it's an alien being now. It will start attacking us. No! Ant, please don't do it to me. An ant can destroy the government. That's how vigilant the government is in terms of not doing any harm to anyone ever. They don't want to touch anyone, okay? You have to understand that peculiarity. However, you are allowed to touch people. Don't be that fucking person that's, I am guilty, yes, I admit. I touched my keyboard. Yeah, white knight right there. Fucking asshole. Touching your keyboards, huh? Touching your keyboards? How long have you been touching your keyboard? It's very naughty. You should have been using tablets, dude. I'm sorry. You are under arrest until you learn how to use a tablet. And we will not provide you a tablet, so I don't know, dude. You gotta make it out of cardboard. Make it out of ants. Yeah, it's a sad life sometimes. Sometimes people don't understand ultra darkness humor. Humor from hell. Satan. Hey, Satan. Oh, your name is Susan. Okay. That's very dark humor. Where did that come from? Who came up with that one? Anyways. So we're gonna try and climb. I'm already exhausted. I'm already like... Oh, I already told what you guys need to know. Just claiming to be YouTube CEO, according to this video. Now, next year I'm planning to do something incredibly ridiculous. Scrap all 3-hour rants. Start doing music videos. But like... lyric, okay? It's kind of like that. And my music is not actually music. It's more like demo music, because it's just gonna be me kind of rapping basically, and I will have to provide my own beats too. It's like I'll figure it out by the time I have to figure it out. Okay, first month, like we're figuring things out. I gifted myself a new opportunity, because nobody's gonna gift me anything on Christmas. So fuck you, okay? Fuck you, everyone. Have a Merry New Year. Another coronavirus shitting out of my ass right now. Just disrespect your disrespect, which is what is naturally happens. It's a natural flatulence. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. You make me stressed out, I'm gonna disrespect you by farting in your face. How about that for nature, okay? You're gonna blow me up, huh? And I'll blow myself in your fucking face with my farts. This is how YouTube SEO works, okay? You have to learn how to fart. YouTube CEO has to learn how to fart. Okay? Do you know how to fart? Okay? Let's figure that one out. I'm not drunk, by the way. I don't know, maybe. And drink. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. Okay? In order to be drunk, you just have to wake up and be like, well, I really, really want to do this right now. That's how being drunk feels like. So, you really, really want to not feel drunk when you're drunk. So you do whatever it takes, okay, to reach that hangover, but you don't even know that. So you're like, oh, I'm a cool person, so I'm trying to reach that hangover. Hey, look at me, mom. You know, like when you're drunk, that's how you feel. Or so I think. You can prove me wrong. But I will fart in your face, probably. Because I'm not drunk. I'm super sober. So you need to know how to drink water. How to drink water. You need a lot of water sometimes in order to stay alive. Wow. Crazy. Crazy times we live in. Anyways. We're gonna explore the map that I laid down. This is a social index map or whatever. We're gonna apply this next year. So we're gonna start off with this map. And we're gonna follow along. Because it spells out spawned. Okay? We probably can improve how it spells spawned, but that's what I wanted to spell out, okay? Especially when you look at Friday and you look at society will poke weaknesses. Yeah, Rebecca Black was made fun of, but she was fun. She was the fun. That was not her weakness. You missed. You missed by a milestone, dude. So fun. I added ton because it's T-Series, so it's also Thank You Next reference, by the way, just so you know. There's tons of fun, motherfucker. So when I say motherfucker, I don't disrespect anyone. It's an apology video. I apologize. I'll continue to say motherfucker. Motherfucker, basically. Now you're a motherfucker if you're offended. Joke's on you. And joke. Damn, this is tough job, man. You gotta learn how to joke too? After farting? What does that mean, joke, dude? This sounds like hard. This doesn't sound like drink water type of qualification anymore. This sounds like you have to be very crafty. Well, joke means you touch someone and then you laugh. You're like, I touched you. So it means that you can do something and you're very amused by that thing. Basically, that's what joke means. Okay, you shouldn't complexify it too much. Okay, I'll just a disclaimer. A joke is actually simple quality. I'm trying to make sure that everyone can qualify as YouTube CEO, so anyone can punch me in the face and be like, did I knock you out? Did it work? Am I YouTube CEO now? And I will say yes or no, based on how much authority I have. So thank you for for your patience while I decide, my faith. And, if you ask me, that's no joke at all. That's, like, very sad. Because if you expect me to be knocked out, you have to also act the part after you punch me in the face. Pretend to be like, I'm one punch guy, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like The Rock being punched by some toddler. And the toddler's like, whoa, look at my ranking. Look at that. I just punched him out, knock him out. Or, Jesus, did you see that? And as long as you can keep up with that, as I stand here and be like The Rock smiling at a toddler, and in for the joke. Like, yeah, I like this joke. I like this kid. This kid can be a YouTube CEO for like 3 days or something. That's crazy, man. That's crazy material. That's crazy joke material. Yeah, he really poked me though. He really knows how to joke. Look at that. He probably knows how to drink water too. Unless he was drunk, then he was not qualified to punch me. I'm sorry about that. I have to take that away from you. You look very drunk. But you look look at you. You look very drunk. Do you drink enough water? You loser. Welcome to YouTube school, everyone. Hearthstone has a school. I have a school. I can't play Hearthstone because I don't have a charger or a good laptop. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll punch everyone in the face and try to knock them out, just to take their presents too. I'm a grinchy little fuck. Okay, quite simple qualification. It's like touching someone and being amused into laughter, like something like that. Works out for me. I just punch you in the face. This is definitely my pickup line. You come up to a girl and this, damn girl, I just punched you in the face. Now I look just as beautiful and I can fuck myself now. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is my club now. I just punched the bouncer in the face. I didn't let you in. Did I let you in? I just bounced the bouncer, man. It's the best feeling ever. Bounce the bouncy bouncer. Yeah, that's a good times. Good times we're gonna be having in society. Okay, so we have to know what the societal map is. I'm gonna try and drill into this upwards, climb it all the way up, because we have to reach that sweet spot of Minecraft. Okay, the block game. Where social beings block each other in 3D space. Yeah. It's no longer 2D space where you're like, oh, I have Facebook, I can block you on Facebook. You also have to block me on Instagram. Not Snapchat. I'm not using Snapchat. Twitter. You have to block me on Twitter. You have to block me on TikTok now. You have to block me on Tinder. And most importantly of all, you have to block yourself from YouTube. It's the other way around on YouTube, though. Because I'm going to block you, not the other way around, If you block me on any social media, I'll block you on YouTube. This is how it works. Okay? Just so we know, you dab on me, you disrespect me, you can disrespect haters. That's what dabbing on haters means, okay? Just a quick reminder as well. Dabbing on haters is disrespecting the disrespectful. Violence is technically a disrespect, but it's so direct that it's its own unique thing, okay? It's disrespect to a specific human being. So here you go. I am going to go to an expert because of some shitty case that I have under my throat. Just government is like behind my back is like, I have a knife under your neck. You're scared. And they look scared, by the way. They look scared because I know government can't do jack shit, but I know the human being that's behind me right now can do things. Can go nuts, basically. It's like, I'm losing my job. What do I do? I will kill you now because I have so much power. Wah! Wah! Wee! We're gonna play arm wrestling match, basically. Who has more power? A person with a programming master's degree, mind programming master's degree, and then self-programming and self-entertainment master's degree, and all kinds of things. I have master's degree in Minecraft. You can't fuck this up, okay? You just can't fuck this up. If you have master's degree in Minecraft, you're the best. I approve that message, okay? Like, Notch is the best. I know Notch. I know Todd Howard cares about Minecraft enough to interview Notch. That means he has master's degree. I'm sorry about that. Skyrim almost looks like Minecraft. Almost. It's very close. And any big Minecraft YouTubers also has master's degree that I can't wait to tear it apart and say, Minecraft has moved to a different location. Your princess is in another castle. I am sorry. What you just played is no longer considered Minecraft anymore. I can't wait. YouTube CEO is the best. I am the best, man. I'm so proud of myself. Can't disrespect myself anymore. Need Dr. Disrespect to help me out here. You know? Maybe these kind of people who have shitty names, they're useful for one thing and one thing only, and they're gonna go away from the internet real quick. Well, I have been used, fucked in the ass, and I felt so good that I kind of want to leave now and reflect on the rest of my life and Christmas Eve, that I will receive gifts and opportunities I have never thought I could have in my entire life. Wow. Yeah. If you look at me and the difference that I make and how fucking stupid I feel. Because, you know, it's so difficult to spark a fire in the middle of a deserted, frozen place. It's always hotter and cold, and it's very, very silent. Nobody wants to talk to you. It's like, either you give me water, which I call money, water, or you go away from me. Okay? Give me water. Give me water. Do you pay water? Oh, then I'll work for you. Fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out of YouTube. If all you want is money, that's disrespectful, man. Very disrespectful. To all the poor people who don't want money, they just want to entertain people. So move aside, okay? We're gonna promote some cheap-ass boys who want just a little bit of fun on you. We're gonna promote them. So here's how we open the societal portal. By the way, this is Taylor Swift, 7 days. Whatever, okay? You figure out. For me, it is 7 days. 7 days of society. Because it ends with a S or whatever. With a capital S. Easy. And when we shut it down, then it becomes full tales. And you have to tell your tale in order to bring back society back to life. Because it dies. 7 days and it's over. But this time, we're not gonna do 7 days. Shut the fuck up, Taylor. This time, we're taking an entire year and turning it into even better year than this was, okay? Wow, this was a shitty year for some people. Maybe we can make it even better. Or worse. But we'll try. And I don't care what happens, because effort always counts. Wow. Always counts. Gives you experience. Well, yeah. You know, YouTube CEO is so difficult to hold because your life goes up and down all the time. And you're like, wow, I offended everyone. I have backstabbed everyone. I called everyone a motherfucker. Motherfucker, by the way, you are if you still offended. I still holding the same thing, but it gets tough. It gets tough. You have limited amount of self-esteem, and you have to take care of it very carefully, because your life goes up and down. Your self-esteem has to stay put and defend itself, regardless how you feel, or think, or let other people think, or let other people feel. So, all these things have to be under control, okay? Yeah, let people think and feel. This is how police get you, and this is how medics get you. If you allow people, allow people to do certain things. So, just don't do that. Don't sign up for stupid things. Just don't. If you feel stupid, you have all the right to remain unprovoked. Don't be silent either. That's disrespectful, you know. You have to double check your privilege. Alright, so you get to explore and present yourself to new society. A society is born, so you enter. Again, next year I'm making a societal move. So if you're part of my Discord, you gotta know these rules and the timeline that's gonna be followed. You have to know. This is just random place in the random. So you find this. This is like an Easter egg that you have to share to everyone. It's probably that's when we celebrate Easter. You found it, boys. You figured it out. You can spread this little map thingy that I'm following, and I'm gonna reference it often enough. But this is the only time when I say share it. It's that important. Okay, this is where we celebrate Egmas, baby. Destroy all these assholes. Anyways, so you have to present yourself to society. You have to show what interests you have collected so far, because it's all about the interest. It's what society is built upon. Each other's interests. How do we relate to each other? Interests, yeah. Are we interested in having a conversation? Not right now. I am interested, though. I'm so interested that if nobody's interested, I'm making a society solely built on this fucking principle. You can talk. Can you please talk to me right now? Please, for free. I assure you, you're gonna feel good about yourself when you speak. Speak up and be honest. If you don't do that, I'll feel very bad about you, and I'll use it as a weapon to for sure have YouTube CEO rank. This is where the game gets very interesting. Am I for sure YouTube CEO? No, but I could be. Very much so, because I want to be. Whatever you want to be, you very much can be. In whatever way you want. Because the definition of what job should operate in what kind of way is absolutely ambiguous and unsettled. Nothing is settled. Nothing is completely true, because you can change it just enough to make it feel that, well, now it's completely different. So honestly, my interest is very simple: to hold the title and make sure that other people talk and communicate. Maybe they conspire against me. I don't care. I just want this to keep moving forward. That's where society is born. So I present my interest in hopes that the society is formed. Other people, they have to present their interest just out of respect of what I am doing, okay? So if you disrespect me on this one, and it falls apart from the first step immediately, you know, I'll try and complete all the steps. It's almost like a bucket list. I can't control it very well. I have to allow it naturally happen, basically, based on how I feel. I am scared that nothing's gonna happen, but I'm also scared that everything's gonna happen. So I'm sitting in the middle, basically, of my fears. Based on my fears, I'm sitting in the middle. That same thing is gonna happen, basically, and by that means I will have to contact about 50 people and have a chat with them. Basically say hi and say welcome, and I'm gonna get the same thing back, and sometimes there's a lengthier conversation that's probably gonna be broken down to different people. So it's around 50 people I have to check their presentation of themselves. Back in the day, I worked with RuneScape gold selling service. So as a customer service, I have to deal with a lot of people all the time, and I get upset because back in my head, I have this innate will to provoke this kind of society. I just have this passion. and it always conflicts with my work. I can't be around people because that's what I want, dude. And they will constantly conflict with me and my interest. And I have to understand this quite well before I get investigated further. What's going on, the case is broke down most of the time in two pieces, which is how you feel and how you think. So police took the thinking part, and then I need to give the feeling part. But in reality, you have to mix those things up and give the feeling part to the police and let them just write things down, basically. But how I feel very offended. But then if they allow themselves to just write things down without you showing what you think, because the momentary question is like, what do you think about your guilt? You have to give them the thought process on that, because you can't dodge this bullet. It's like if a bullet is shot, you have to try and dodge it, okay? Now you have to physically dodge it. But normally, everything else is just a conversation. And the bullet is just a test drive to try and provoke thoughts. So the guilt is how you feel, so you have to throw them actual thoughts because they're trying to curveball on you. So I think that the opposite process is going to happen, where I have to give them my thoughts constantly, and they will try and dig into my feelings, and because they won't be able to, they're going to throw some kind of curveball and provoke it. But the moment they provoke it, I can capture a bullet and throw back at them and shoot them now. It's like, well, oh, nice bee in there. Lock and load and shoot them down, you know. Most importantly is to threaten. Now that I know that they shoot a bullet, they potentially can also prepare themselves for like 4 ways attack, double experts, you know, like really set themselves up for victory this time, because it's a difficult battle, but it's such a fucking bullshit if they try and maximize their potential just because, you know, well, you just expose yourself as a bored little shit, you know. They can't represent anything. They have to be 2 experts. So I'll demand to be 1 expert, first of all, just because I want people to be busy. That's it. I want everyone to be. Nobody in society wants to look at someone as like, oh, so you're just a backup dancer, you know? Fuck off, man. Backup dancer. Wow. So you're just a backup dancer? This is so funny, basically. It stands for itself. I have to put a star even though it doesn't deserve it, but it stands for itself. It's almost like a candy. I'll throw a candy in there. Wow, a backup dancer. So we're still stuck in the first point. It's a kind of a crazy video, by the way. You have to understand. But I'm so frustrated and I have nothing else to do because my computer broke down. I can't represent myself because I have problems. And I have no backup. No backup plans, nothing. Okay? And then people put pressure on me. Because despite, you know, government being able to look down on the ant, as big as the government is, it has to be super respectful. They dig into science, and what they see in science is like, well, you're made out of ants. And the government is like, oh, this is deep. I should cry now, but I feel like God has hammered me. I'm just a little ant, Mr. Government. Yes, yes. You're made out of ants. So you better be respectful to those fucking ants that make your entire body. Okay? You better. You better be careful what you say around these things. That's the first thing they have to learn. A psychopathic, shitty government that wants to steal your wealth, basically. Right now, the government is probably rogue and actively trying to trip you over and force you to do things, basically. Population explosion is still happening, you know, you still have to fuck each other. You're still emotional, right? You still want to do it, right? You little ant. Oh, you better not say that, Mr. Government. Yeah. It's very scary up in here. So, the next step is you get to pick your interests and display them. I'll say them. So you get to point a finger and say, I like PewDiePie. I like this guy. I like that person. I like these series. Blah, 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 blah. You just point a finger and say, I'm interested in that, in this, in that. I'm a very sassy shit. So I'm interested in that sassy person as well, because I want to be even more sassy. When I point a finger at someone, wow. Everyone wants to get pointed a sassy finger right there. Like, wow. So, I like that rock thingy, okay? That rock thingy that Superwoman has right now, I want to have it. I like that figurine specifically, okay? Never point at the rock, because that's disrespectful, but you can point at his figurines and his imagery sprouted throughout YouTube, basically, okay? Gotta be careful. You remember that tiny little play button that Rock was holding? That's important. It's now a very precious gem that someone has, you know? And you might be interested in owning that. You know, like, that's important. That's it. Rock is not actually rock, he's actually gemstone. You have to figure that out. Gemstone generator. How about that? That's my interest right now. I'm a gem crafter. Rock, touch something again, please. Please touch things. Please make things out of rock now. You know, that's what I want. Okay, so you get to pick your interest and display them means exactly that. You go into a shop and you're like, what do I like? Let's pick. Let's see what's popular. Let's test things out. Blah, blah, blah. You just watch a bunch of videos and that's your societal work begins. After introducing yourself, after stressing yourself out to a slime ball and trying over and over again to present yourself, because it's not over yet, okay? You don't just enter in and bust your nuts out. Fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out of here, you perv. You know? We're gonna slap you in the butt and wish you good luck next year. You know, that's a sad but good riddance of a naked person who doesn't have any interest just to be naked. That's not an interest. That is disgusting. That's a banana right there. I see your banana. Mwah. I see the size of your banana. You did not disclose that very well. Okay. Without being able to make videos, I wouldn't even be able to make myself a YouTube CEO. It's the only thing that gives me self-esteem. My interest is very clear when I enter society, okay? I'm not naked at all. I give you everything. But most of the stuff I give is just outrage for how YouTube actually functions. So, like, why the fuck... How the fuck... What am I supposed to do? I don't even exist. I'm a little ant. Just trying to map out the stupid map. It doesn't even work, okay? It's like it's gonna be different next year or something. After coronavirus, very different map all of a sudden. Some people just can't keep up. But just because some people can't keep up, it's just like water, you know? Oh, you're not relevant anymore. Let me just melt some oceans. I mean, some icebergs and turn you into an ocean. Turn your channel underwater. Maybe next year, you know? Okay, so you pick your interests. How does it look like? Right? Well, you pick your communities in case you fall out of grace and your presentation of yourself wasn't good enough. You have to find those saving grace communities that will repurpose you for the next societal movement or resurgence. You know, whatever. Someone you can rely on, someone you trust. Subscribe to them, follow them, learn about them, be interested in your interests that you pick when society opens up and tells you about it. You know, you kind of have to pick more than just one community. You have to be tolerant, okay? That's not a part of your self-presentation. It's your self-preservation, dude. Self-preservation. So preservation is actually the actual P that I'm gonna highlight. Don't P the pick. And don't pick the P. What the fuck's wrong with you? Preservation is what we have to pick and be interested at next. Interest will ask you to pick them. This is where you sit down with hoarded out your interests. It's like, well, I like all these things that I have, but the interest will poke you and ask you to maybe replace your interest with them, maybe find some space. You know, maybe they can shrink down, shrink up, whatever. Now is the trading season, basically. Basically, you being treated as a teacher, and you have to grade things out. And the highest grade ones, you grab them, pull them in, okay, in your circle of interest. Then you pick up lower grades and see how much you can handle, basically. You pick up those grades, see can you handle all the way to D grade, but most importantly, the A grade is what you have to most definitely take care of. Okay, anything graded A as your interest, we will assume you know everything about it, okay? Interest will ask you to pick them and rate them. Okay? If you get A as an answer, you gotta take care of your fucking interest. Okay, this time is different. Because sometimes interest will poke you from the inside and be like, oh, you picked me. Okay, then can you rate me now? So it's still a processing required moment. Believe me. A lot of people just want to fucking pick PewDiePie and be like, oh, I like him as like 1 out of 10, but I would smash that. I guess. It's like a D, you know? But I know everything about PewDiePie and shit. Like, oh, that's messed up. But I'll take it as long as you don't have A grades that you loved and enjoyed that you left behind. No, we're gonna judge you and rate you as a person based on this thing. It's a very interesting process because this is exactly when you map out your little shitty map. Okay, I did that. So you can plagiarize as much as you want. I'm okay with that. This is my time to shine. Day 4, okay? The will. The W, man. Can you take the W? Or what? This is my time to shine, okay? Normally I call myself a doomsayer, but I pretty much am sure I'm not a doomsayer. Taylor Swift wants to be the end game all the time, okay? I just know it. I just know. It's her year. She has to be the end game. She has to be the doomsayer. She has to take the D into the days, okay? And slip right in. You know, swap the 7 with the D. Get that D in there. Because now she's horny. You know, nobody fucks a policewoman. Ever. Everyone's like, nah, I'll get in trouble doing that. Like, no. Do you not know how to get consent? Legally get consent? Do you not know how to do that? You gotta fuck that policewoman. Right in there. dude. That's the only way you can start a new life. You know, get that parole thing completed. Yeah, on parole, and maybe rewarded too. Cause you gotta fuck them hard. You gotta fuck them hard, man. So we have a policewoman, okay, Taylor, and she has to police society. So we have to present society. You understand now? It's our work to do, just to respect one shitty fucking woman. Man, I'll fuck her up real bad. Nasty little thing. Not good. Not fit for society. Just a doomsayer. I'm sorry. Sorry, Taylor. You're just a doomsayer. You try to shake her off? I don't think so, man. I don't think you have a blank space. I think you are the blank space that everyone wants to, you know, blank out. Just like Rebecca Black is black, you're a blank. So you're just completely invisible. Not even darkness, nor light. Just invisible. That's right, Taylor. Get roasted. Fuck that shit. You know, fuck that policewoman. Okay, anyways. So society will ask you to pick remaining interests. You have to understand, society is now a keyword. Society is now established. Technically 3 steps and we have it. Okay? Equals 3, boys. Or less than 3, rather. We have a heart built up, and now this heart is gonna be like, okay, you've done your work. Now there are remaining interests. What is that? Things that people didn't pick, you know? Shit, you have to adopt a baby now. Because we want everyone to be welcome in society. If this baby wants to be a part of society, we have to adopt him, okay? We have to do the Mr. Beast kickflip. And you subscribed, we gotta give you something, okay? That's just a kick in the face, Mr. Beast. What have you done to the baby? You don't like babies? What the hell was that? But yeah, sometimes that happens and you get unsubscribed very quickly. So yeah, as a person who still has space, and we're gonna test that out, if you still have space in your self-esteem after picking all the interests, now we're gonna give you a remaining interest, and those remaining interests are ugly and not polished, but you still have to pick them just because, okay? Like, please don't be an asshole. By the way, welcome to school. Nobody taught me any of this, so technically, just by knowing it, I have authority over you. I can control your mind and access your inner being, and then I spit on that being. Fuck that being. And then I go back to my own being, because, like, you know, I don't want to talk with a person with a spit on their face. Disrespect. Wipe that spit first. You have to reach your inner being, too. You know, it's not that easy. Fuck yeah, dude. I know how to spit people in the face. Alright, just to make them, you know, pissed off and like, wow, what are you trying to say? And so, after society gets that peak moment of when people get picked, is the most emotional moment ever. It's the most emotional roller coaster. This is where I step in as YouTube CEO. It's like, well, I am the remaining interest, technically, who wants to pick me, you know, and people try to pick me up, and it's like, well, I'm so big, one person can't do it, so let's see how many people, you know, this is a very interesting situation going on. I'm gonna mock a bunch of people, test their strength. It's like we're checking the strength of society now, because this is where society defines itself based on how many remaining interests it can hold. It's like the society is like a cup, and you're trying to pour maximum amount of water into the cup. And it doesn't have to be water. It's just water is a very good testing ground for how much cup can hold. That's it. Very simple. And then we fill it up with actual stuff, actual remaining interest, and we seal it off. And it's like, well, this is a packaging we call society. And then we ship it off to some alien race to observe it and to make fun of us. So here you go. That's how you contact aliens if you ever wanted to do that. But please don't want to do that, because it's my job to want to do that, and I don't want to do it, so it's like, like it's kind of awkward. You have to convince me that I want to contact aliens and be like, oh, I want actual tentacle hentai. Like, do we want actual reality of that? Or can we just force people to... No, we can't force them to draw it, but they will force upon themselves to draw that tentacle thing, just so we have that version instead of... I mean, we're doing pretty good. We don't need aliens to help us out. But some people would ask for it, ask anything. But the Santa Claus is only gonna deliver you middle finger and opportunities, okay? That middle finger is like, fuck you. That's a lot of respect already. Just showing a middle finger to someone. And then opportunities, you can do whatever you want. You're part of society, right? You've done all the steps up to this point. You picked your remaining interest, because sometimes you hope someone gets a good home, but you gotta pick them up anyways, because you feel bad for them, and then you exchange cards. This is where the weakness is. This is where Friday comes into play. The fun, motherfuckers. Have you learned anything? Have you learned that Friday's about fun? Because now we picked all the interests. Now we can use the society for what's left of it. We shipped out that stupid alien artifact, so we remember that we existed. We built something fucking awesome, using the societal will. Okay, the will of society. It says society will, but like it is the will. Okay, it's the middle letter of my fucking game, dude, or engine, or whatever. It's now an engine that will rule the internet for a brief second. That's how long I can hold the internet. Everyone will hold their breath for a brief second and click on that. Watch this video button. It's like YouTube is gonna promote it. We're gonna celebrate it for a brief second, and then we're like, I'm not interested in this anymore. That's the attention span we have. Half a second to click one button. Dude, that's how much attention we have. And then we kill ourselves, basically. Slaughter. With fun. Let's do it. So, society pokes weaknesses. Okay. And has fun. And fun is the only thing that matters in the end, as you can tell. Like, literally. So this doesn't even matter. Poke your weak... This sounds very harmful. They will poke me. They will attack me. No. Don't do that. You know what matters in the end? That's exactly what matters. So, in its end, you know which seat you want to take, right? The front seat or the back seat? Don't take the back seat, okay? Take the front seat so you can trust who's driving, okay? For sure. Cars are fucking dangerous. Because at least you can trust yourself. And especially if driving is fun, and it should be, you should take control over it. So either way, unless you're so drunk and so careless, like, I'll just jump into a car, nothing's gonna happen. And you have to travel, you're just desperate, okay? That's a weakness, and it has been poked, we found it, so you have to consider that sitting in a back seat is a weakness, so you understand, right? Okay, so this is the political message behind Rebecca Black. It's the best, okay? She deserves it. We all applaud, okay? All applaud. Entirety of YouTube. We move on now. So I probably didn't finish this part. So let's fucking look at number 7. The Miss Taylor Swift Doomsayer. The new Doomsayer, I'll just give it up, my ranking. Because the best policeman is the Doomsayer. It's like, oh shit. It's the oh shit moment. I shit my pants moment. I just saw something and I shit my pants and I can't do my job anymore. But I'm such a good policeman that they will not fire me. So, you're the worst policeman and the best policeman at the same time. And you decide basically based on how much fun you had, based on whether your behavior sort of got cured, your mental illness got balanced, so you don't feel like a bad policeman half of the time, and an outstanding policeman half of the time. Like, you can control yourself, then we will meet next year, or we meet again. We meet to do the same thing, to get the party started, okay? We have to get that zero where everyone removes all the stress. You know, we have to sit eternity. Then step 8 is eternity. It's like, we gotta clean ourselves up now. And until that happens, this could happen for eternity. We could be cleaning ourselves for eternity. This is the moment where probably people kill themselves just because, like, oh my god, my room is so messy. My body feels messy. I feel pregnant now with a lot of thoughts and actual babies. So I guess this is how it goes. You know, you just end your life trying to clean, hopefully not trying to shoot yourself in the fucking face, you fucking moron. Please, don't be that stupid. Don't extend Sunday, okay? This is where Sunday comes into play. It's like, yeah, Taylor Swift said something and the party's over, but as you're cleaning, you might get into some mental issues because party's over. You feel like, oh, it is over. No, we just put something in motion. You deal with it. It's your opportunities. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So Taylor's gonna kick some ass, basically. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. The weird part is, in fact, next year I will do music. Scrap 3-hour rants. I'm doing demo music. It's very inspiring. This is how I inspire myself. So people don't really understand the impact that I can provide. They love musicians, so I'm like, well, I can spit lyrical shit out of my mouth. Is that good enough? We'll find out. It's good enough for me, so it's like I'm just gonna sit here and do it. The thing that I do normally do, except this is going to be structured. So I prepare a song, I sing a song as emotionally as possible. So if it's not emotional enough, scratch that. Better, harder, fucking express that emotion into everyone's face. Just spit on them into their soul patches, okay? Anyways, this is a very creepy part. Maybe it's a reference to... Yeah, just like this is a reference to Ariana, because this is a reference to Selena, okay? That's a good one. So we referenced all the girls so far. That's nice. So this is a very creepy because it's about eating weaknesses. What the fuck does that mean? Wow. I guess that's exactly where we leave it. It's like, it's so confusing. It's an E. It's nobody's interest ever. Ever and ever. Nobody's gonna pick that up. And the society's like, we are strong, we can do it. No. You can't pick an E. E is almost like an F. And it's almost like a G. The G man certainly cannot be picked up. The F people are just fucking losers. But the E is so edgy and so filled with weakness that they don't even have a W to go along with those weaknesses. They're so weak, you know. We just gotta turn them into food and eat them, because that's probably what they would enjoy experiencing anyways. It's not human beings, by the way. It's just their behavior. Okay? It's creepy, guys. Believe me. This shit, you figure out what it is, man. Because, Even I'm scared to know what it is. This can't be anything. Just like after a party, your room might be messy. And that's a fucking headache. And it hurts. So it's probably same level of insanity. Where it's something mild happening. It's like someone just poked fun how you dressed for a party or whatever. And they never could have told you until the very end. And you're like, wow, you're so ashamed, you just leave the party, but it's not over yet, you know? Like, what? Wait, why did you leave? You know, and it's almost like we want to clean up the mess before the mess happens. Because a lot of people are messy in general, and we kind of trying to poke those people out of the group. We don't like E's either. They're too edgy, so we try and push them. If they push back, they're solid, okay, on that edge. They still get an E, but they're solid. But some of them can be pushed very easily off. And we kind of like that. Get the fuck out of here, E. Stupid E. Here you go. So this is how we build society. I don't know why it works. Don't ask me. Just follow my lead because fucking crazy things are happening anyways. This could have been pre-built by gods of the universe. This could have been pre-built by you guys already. And you don't even know it. You don't even talk about it. You're just silent. You're just waiting and shitting your pants until that party finally fucking happens. Who has that VIP card to start a party, you know? Like, yeah, okay. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, you just gotta pay me $100. Each one of you. Yeah, that's there's a decent price to enter the party. We have to talk about that. I'm sorry about that. Basically, anyone on Discord is technically invited because they are inclined to survive all the way up here, all the way up to Friday. They're probably gonna survive that. They're just gonna have to stick around, and if your weakness was to be silent forever, you're just gonna be kicked out. You're just gonna be like, whoa, you experienced the entirety of the party and you're silent? How are you gonna live like this? How are you gonna live with all this knowledge now? We wanna see what happens, you know? Maybe you're gonna try and come back to the party, and we're gonna say, first you have to pay, then you had to pay attention, then you had to pick your interests, then those interests had to pick you, but they couldn't. Please leave. Please. You experience so much for such a low cost. Please leave. So, yeah, this is amazing. So I can't continue anymore. I have to put down the price. What is the price of the party? Whew. This is like metaphorical price always. I will always be free. Forever and ever. Just enter the fucking Discord already. Please, don't embarrass me, okay? I know you can't be nice. I know you can't be gentle. I know you want to be cynically equipped with all kinds of bullshit in your mouth and spit it as a dragon fire. Look at me, Mom. I'm a dragon. I can be nasty to people. I know you want to break every single rule out there every time. Just people are fucking idiots. Okay, and they want everything. And they can't have everything because everything doesn't want to be had. You know? It's just how life works. The price of entry is always free. Always free. And that's the most expensive ticket ever. Because then the expectation is like, what the fuck does that mean? Free, you know? Yeah, I'll demand money. I'll pretend that the ticket is not free if you have money. And I'll pretend that the ticket pays you if you enter, if you don't have money. It all depends on you. The entry does not have a price. It's free, but it doesn't mean it's uh, $0. Doesn't mean it's zero influence, zero requirements. It's just a very confusing little shit. You have to invest whatever you have into this ticket. Whatever you can possibly invest, you have to, just because you're entering a society, you have to give up everything you have. Are you fucking kidding? Are you a moron or something? Everything is gonna multiply. It's an investment, dude. It's pure investment. This is how investments actually work. You have to enter a society first. I'm a stockbroker, so I enter everyone's societies all the time. I buy everything. Oh, it's crashing. Wow. Wow, very funny, stockbrokers. Very nice try. Okay, they created their own society and they pretend that they can enter everyone else's society and kind of works for a limited amount of time. However, once the ideas settle down and we stop worrying about what's going to be the next societal movement, because that's what stockbrokers kind of okay. Stockbrokers simulate the interest of next societal movement. That's what it is, because the next thing that's blowing up, you have to invest into it. It's just no-brainer, right? Whatever blows up. So it's most of the time it's going to be a societal movement. You really condense a lot of people in one place, a lot of powerful people, and see what happens. Because people with power want to kind of stay away, but they can't wait to actually show their powers, so this societal thing makes that awkwardness go away real quick, and everyone just meets up to have a good fucking time, okay? Not everyone survives. It's still a Hunger Games season, so some people are gonna fall apart and jump off a cliff just because they want to demonstrate how dangerous it is to be a part of a society or something. It's socialism, it's communism, it's capitalism, it is governmentalism. Something that doesn't have a name for some reason, but it's definitely there, okay? Authoritarianism. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Governmentalism sounds a lot better, okay? Governmentism. Governmentism even better. Okay. I guess I'll just put it down just because I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. And this is shit. Socialism, communism, capitalism, governism. Okay. These are, again, 4 different elements caring about different things, and they don't actually stand for anything because it's an ism, okay? It's just a simulation of a stand-up. It's a stand-up comedy. Someone is standing up and spitting out politics. Wow. You don't have to follow that. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why people are so outraged sometimes when they meet those words? I don't understand. It's like racism too. You don't have to follow it. There is no society. You're not related to that person. Why are you so outraged? Oh, they're too popular. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Someone is too popular and they're very racist. Wah, wah, wah. It's really gonna hurt you, right? Personally. Just take care of yourself, you piece of shit. Wah, wah, wah. Anyways, we're moving upwards. Surviving. So how do we survive this Hunger Games bullshit? Well, good survivors detect. This is one of those things that I revisited just because I said surviving is not going to give you any decent skills. The only skill you're going to get from surviving is how to avoid surviving survival situations. So that's it. And however, you have another thing. So this is where you get the thicker skin, you take less damage, and you ignore most of survival situations. Because surviving kind of tries and pull you in and throw things at you, but if you don't take any damage, who cares? You just disappear from that situation and reappear somewhere where you're safe. You can live your life, basically, unharmed. No matter what happens, you're avoiding survival situations. That's what good survival people do. They detect survival situations, but also because you can detect, you can also help other people. This is where you become the ultimate helper. This is why I am an ultimate helper, because everyone is trying to survive on YouTube, not recognizing that it's absolute anarchy. There is no authority. The authority is a scarecrow. They want you to shit yourself after they strike you, okay? Instead of changing your channel, okay? Well, just change the channel to another channel, okay? Do you know how to use TV? Piece of shit. Okay, just stop watching all these cartoons, switch that channel to something else. I'm fucking pissed, man. Royally pissed for adults watching cartoons all the time. So if YouTube doesn't like it, you have to change the channel, you know? It's like, well, it's too fucking loud. Well, tone it down a little bit. What the fuck's wrong, dude? There's another fucking neighbor in there, and they're to impose authority over you because you don't even know them. That's the only reason why Susan has authority. You don't know her, okay? Meaning of life, by the way. Susan has authority because you don't like her. It's like a nasty neighbor. Okay? That's how you treat her. She's a nasty neighbor. She has a lot of power over you. She can evict you because, well, you're being a nasty neighbor yourself. But that's the relationship, man. Just gotta be a very nasty person. There are no guidelines enforced specifically, because guidelines are guidelines, okay? You can't actually know what they're on about. That's why they're vague. You know, YouTube CEO just wants to make you scared that there is another person somewhere listening, and you have to worry about it, okay? When I'm making a video, I have to worry about it too. But I don't worry about it because I am the nasty neighbor who needs help. So I am trying to survive. I am screaming for my help, and nobody cares because everyone wants to be like, whoa, 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 this is too much. I am the nasty neighbor now. I'm gonna come in and fucking smack you in the face for being so stupid. And being such a nasty neighbor yourself. I'm gonna be a nasty neighbor too. What you gonna do about it? Well, I need help. And any attention I can get is at least a middle finger in your fucking face. And now you have a dick and balls slapped on your face. And how are you gonna wash that off? How are you gonna And every time I fucking see a face, I'm gonna be like, how do you wash that off, man? There's a dick on your face. Holy shit. It's probably permanent marker now. It's probably a tattoo right there. You slipped and slept somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let people get their jobs and solve a case. Do I deserve to live? This is a dark one. This is why I put a star in here. And I don't want to fucking talk about it. Do I deserve to live? That's harsh. I have too little ego right now. I spent moving all the way to hour 2. If I have full capacity to just keep moving, I don't have capacity to talk about, do I deserve to live? Technically, here's how it goes, right? People pick up all the jobs, and essentially they might even tear apart what YouTube CEO is like a cake for them, and they tear it apart because if I can do it, anyone can do it, right? Anyone can do it. Anyone can do a part of it. So they can tear apart the cake and leave me with nothing. Out of greed. If I can't control greed, well, I don't deserve to live as this high-tier being. But I will try again for as long as I live in the first place. It's quite a twisted little thing, I would say. I'll put another star onto it because it's cranking some heat up here. Okay, wow. Finding a wing buddy is important. I am not sure what's gonna be my you know, every planet has its own satellite. So who wants to be my satellite? Certainly I don't care about women anymore because I have equipped with the 4 most powerful women. But it could still be Monica. But I need a wing buddy, so it's probably gonna be PewDiePie. Because he doesn't have a team. He seems lonely. You know, that sort of stuff. PewDiePie's up there. It's like, who wants to be my friend? Who wants to be a millionaire? I can't see anyone up there, though. Who's the friendliest person? Is it me? Is T-Series a person? It's like, he's really, really reaching for it, okay? He really wants that competition vibe. So, I propose PewDiePie as my wing buddy. Okay? You're up for the task, you little shit? You want to be the most subscribed channel? That's what you gotta do. You gotta get that wing going for me. Because, now that I did the video on this stuff, it's like, what does that even mean? I already exhausted my fucking sanity talking about it. But I should still be able to talk about it. It's like, you know, well, it's easier to pick up women when you have a wing buddy. It's all about self-esteem, okay? Wing buddies have plenty of self-esteem to spend, and that's what you have to take advantage of. You just be like, shake hands and like, can you be my wing buddy? They most of the time are gonna say yes, because they're so insecure about you being friendly, so to speak. And they will try and rip apart your friendliness, essentially. Oh, you have a big peepee, you should go and meet this girl and do your thing, you know. And the moment you leave that friend behind, PewDiePie is gonna be like, well, I think you left me hanging. I feel very bad right now. You know, you're a big hater, I think. You'll have to release 5 apology videos just to get a wing buddy back. It is not easy. Okay, if you get hooked by a girl, you have to sneak in that that quick interaction that you want from her. Wing buddy is something that's very fragile. Okay. They care about the friendship a lot, and you have to maintain that a lot, and it matters in the end. It really does. So I know PewDiePie is like super old right now, so I don't know if he wants to be my wing buddy, but I think I can crush him with my bare hands, because he is a wind person, so he has wings, so many wings that he can become a baby again if he wanted to. Okay, pushing 30 is no longer a downfall or a downside, especially when I'm trying to recover YouTube from its ashes, and I appreciate PewDiePie to some degree, and I want him to to be my friend, to just see how I feel about him, just because, okay? Monica, do you want to be his wing buddy? I don't like this. That's right. That's exactly what PewDiePie is gonna say next season, you know? I can already predict. So I have to voice his opinion. Ew. He's a peepee, okay? He is mean. He is mean. It's not cool. I don't want a friend like this. I don't care if he has all the subscribers. I have all of them. Son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. All of them. So here's a lot of people are posting videos of how do you grow a YouTube channel. Here's my recommendation. Don't piss me off, okay? First recommendation. Don't piss me off. That's kind of it. What else are you gonna suck up to? You know? If you're really asking for this question, you don't really have passion to start a YouTube channel, so that's the only advice, is just try not piss me off, whatever you do. If you don't have passion, you're just gonna be like lustfully greeting for subscribers, for attention, that sort of stuff. Do it, but don't expect me to be nice to you when I see you trying to get even more things all of a sudden, just because you think you're a recognizable person and all of a sudden you deserve it. So that's not true. That is not how it works. So I don't know why you want to grow your YouTube channel in the first place. Sometimes there are opportunities that will stop you. There are technically two walls, basically. You get opportunities in real life, you get a good job that pays you well, you get co-workers that are nice. Take it and get the fuck out of my face, okay? RuneScape gold selling gave me so much self-esteem that I would be like so happy to come back and just do the job. Just do the fucking job whenever it's available, whenever I am available. We two meet together and we'll like sit down and grind some monies, dude. That's it. That's all that has to happen. But the job was so fucking obstructed with all the bullshit requirements that I'm like, I can't even do that. I'm a smart person, dude. I can't even operate this machine that you just built. How does everyone else does? And I asked them, how does my coworker feels? And he feels shit too. So I'm like, well, how the fuck do I feel now? I have to quit. There's nothing I can do anymore. Okay, if this is some elaborate lie, which I cannot be lied to because I'm a honest person, I tap into the honesty of people's feelings, and if they feel like a brick, it's gonna be a brick. It's just gonna be garbage. Intimidation is something that would scare you from doing a genuine channel on YouTube. Okay, if you can't do that, then what's the point? You're gonna give up anyways, so give up now. So there are 90% on this wall, on that wall. Essentially, only the 1% succeeds to be a decent YouTuber. You have to appreciate them as an outsider, as an insider. You have to appreciate it and understand that it's actually a true job. Congratulations. Stop being worried about it. Stop being called out about it. Just ban these people. It's easy. Get the fuck away from these people. Threaten them with something. This is why you have to replace your comment section with something you can control and threaten people with if they want to be a part of voicing themselves out into the open. Okay? Everyone wants to do that. Everyone's anonymous on the internet, so what are you scared of? You know, like, what the fuck's what is people's problem? They have to create an account, obviously. That's a little bit of work to scare away all these fucking scammers and butt crackers, okay? It's butts, man. It's not bots, it's just butts. Okay, they're designed to be an asshole. This is how it works. So, 21. Taking action based on emotions is not a good idea. You just have to know that. I'm insecure. You just have to know that. It's the last time I'm insecure. Next fucking year, I am YouTube CEO. I'm doing my job. I'm opening a society. Whether it works or not my business, okay? It's for society to decide. I just decide the breakpoints, okay? When is the next day? When is the next day? When is Friday for the fun time? Wow. Because we will have to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Friday too. So it's like, whoa, that's going to be amazing. And it's not going to be happening in March. It's going to be happening exactly where the video has been re-uploaded second time. So this is what we're secure about as YouTube officials. We have to be very chin. I need a chin, guys. I just realized I need a chin. Leafy, please. Find your chin. I can't look at it anymore. Leafy. You got banned because you lost your chin. And everyone's upset. And we're gonna give you an opportunity to celebrate Christmas with us as well. So, this is the end of the year. This is the doomsayer part where we cleaned up everything. We share opportunities. Okay, there is an 8. There is a fucking 8. Where we shake hands, say we cleaned up, good riddance, okay? All cleaned up. Christmas. Okay? Even if we lose everything, even if this was not success in the very end, it is still time to celebrate and exchange gifts and exchange whatever we have left, created or just dumped in the middle of the street. Who cares? We're gonna exchange that. There are no letters. You decide. Whatever. Goes to Christmas. All the letters spawned. Clean up. Christmas has spawned. How about that? Here you go. All cleaned up. Blah blah blah. Rising. I'm gonna reach Minecraft, dude. And Minecraft is not gonna have an easy time. It's an easy target. It's looking pretty juicy up there. Because it's 10 years anniversary that I have to somehow celebrate. I don't like it, okay? I don't like my project that much to actually work on it. No. It always feels bad. It feels good to satisfy my customers, but it feels bad to even have them in the first place and not have a decent fucking life. You still work at McDonald's, you programming bitch. That's what anyone can say, but I hope Ian says that from Smosh so I can at least feel good when someone kicks my fucking face in the face. In the face, dude. I have so many layers. Such an onion, such a stinky guy. Still have to find a face to be able to hit me in the face. It's crazy. I'm so well equipped to be a YouTube CEO, but I don't know, man. Someone finds my face in the face and tells me that whatever. I don't want to provoke them. Big old cool bubble is American culture. And Americans. They have to understand they're doing their own thing. They're like testing the internet, but the internet is going to be open for a wider public, essentially. And after 10 years of like this internet testing, first it was YouTube testing for like 5 years, and then you have internet testing for 10 years, kind of gradually. We're gonna maybe test society for 20 years. How about that? Well, we gotta fucking build one, and we gotta find people who actually care. So, releasing coronavirus is exactly a good fucking timing, by the way. It's like, well, anyone wants to build society, Chinese said. Chinese monkey farted that way, that specific way, and then we started reacting. It's like, it smells like bad shit, but maybe it's a bad shit crazy monkey from China, and all of a sudden there's this discussion going on that is coronavirus. Well, if you have nothing to say, then you wear a mask, unless you Karen and you care too much whether people wear masks or not, and then you force those people to wear a mask and you don't wear a mask because you have so much to say, but you still don't have anything to say because you put mask on yourself by putting mask on other people, and then we're also isolated, so we have to make YouTube videos finally, okay? You're forced, it's enforced now. Everything is working out. What's wrong? What's wrong, people? Fucking hurry up for the next year, you assholes. You know, Black Lives Matter. Isolated and cold and poor hearts that just will never see a light of day matter, okay? You're black when you're inside your fucking home and can't escape this little prison. I'm blacker than you are, okay? How black are you? Is black a virtue? It better be fucking obtainable, okay? If being black is a virtue, then it better be obtainable. You're fucking morons. Here you go. Why? Well, people are stupid, okay? I have to give the benefit of the stoop. The stoop. Oh my god. Stooped. How much are you gonna stoop on me, okay? Stupid. Okay, if you Okay, that's the same emotion bullshit. Just don't get lost, okay? Hold on to your emotions, don't get lost. If you feel stressed out, back off. If you feel courageous, go right ahead. You're not gonna feel courageous quickly enough, basically. Someone is gonna shut you down real fast. So just based on your emotions, you can take certain actions, but you shouldn't even do that. You should just improve your actions based on your emotions, okay? You're already in a roller coaster ride, planned out your entire year potentially. You just have to pull that plan out of your ass, wherever you fucking keep it, and you don't care about it anymore. And you feel like you're failing your New Year's resolutions because your New Year's resolution was to make a better New Year's resolution as you go along, as you exploring the resolution itself. It becomes better, essentially. An alarming fact about Minecraft is that it was unintentional. It was made based on a leaked code from US, of all places, so technically Sweden is a bunch of hackers, including PewDiePie. He literally hacked into YouTube kind of functionality, and I don't like you, PewDiePie, but you can be my friend because you have so many subscribers. You seem like a friendly person. So, based on that, I'm scared for Minecraft, okay? It's kind of a sad story, I would say. It's sad. Absolutely. Programmers are going to go deep into the internet, get into this American culture. It was inevitable for me, so I'm a first starter too. I just kind of went along with Minecraft, but it never really reached European standards to where internet. It's where you just say I'm a YouTuber and everyone's like, whoa, what you doing? How many subscribers do you have? And it's not good enough. I'm sure in America it's still a little bit of a cringe to say you're a YouTuber, but people know what that is. And when iDubbbz made his documentary about this obscure YouTuber trying to make his show come together, it was very interesting just to see a difference in people's understanding. I mean, anyone who uses TikTok will know YouTube too. Like, why not? They have to. We all have to. But because Minecraft is unintentional, it seemed just like Blizzard intentionally made a card game. Okay, very much so. They planned it out, they did all these things, but Minecraft unintentionally became as big as it is, and people just pump it even more because it's so programmable. It's so easy to program. It's almost like the most attractive girl ever, and everyone is cloning her and doing all sorts of nasty things. But Minecraft essentially becomes this nasty, toxic environment where weird things are happening. So in order to highlight those things, not just because it's unintentional, but there are three more aspects, right? So not only authority kind of sucks because it has been made by two guys and essentially bought by Microsoft. What is Microsoft doing? Now, when I want to play Minecraft, all I have to do is check where is someone's house, basically. Okay, your house. I click on that. I click on the house. It opens up the fucking house, and I can explore it immediately like an image. Right? It opens up Minecraft software, and I explore the 3D space of your stupid house that you built. Where is that, Microsoft? When is that gonna come? Some kind of Earth thingy? Alternative reality thingy you're developing? Shut the fuck up. Just do something simple for once. All these people flash with their alternative reality. All these fucking programmers just don't want to flash their tits every time. Look at the graphics I have created. Even graphics suck. Yeah, ray tracing triumphs all the graphics. They don't even know how to do that properly. So I'm like, fuck this shit. Stop flashing your tits. Stop virtue signaling as a programmer. And how about you sit down and let me open a goddamn house, okay? Just open a house file. Wow, we decided, yeah, Minecraft is popular enough to be a file format. You understand now? File format. Microsoft, do you hear me? A file format. Just like a text file, just like an image file, there has to be a world file. Please, Microsoft. Yes. Text file is 1 dimensions. Image is 2 dimensions. Now we have 3 dimensions. Congratulations, Minecraft. You figured it out. You're a baby now. You can do it, right? That's all people want. Believe me. All people want to do is open up a world and play in there. And explore it. And see how cool it is. See how cool their house looks like if it was built in Minecraft or something. Like, whatever. We just want to open up a bunch of files and go nasty with it. Or when 2BTT tells his story, this FitMC dude, we open up a file and we're like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Fuck me, man. Where are these things? Where's the convenience, okay? If you trim apart convenience, if you crop it up and you don't present it to me, I don't care, okay? I just don't care. Skyrim barely works when it comes to convenience. I had to get a better computer just to run Skyrim. I was so scared that my computer will not run Skyrim. I had to buy a better one. And that's a big leap that I have to make in order to just play one fucking game. It's inconvenience, and I don't like it, okay? This better graphic shit better fucking stop. It becomes so inconvenient, essentially. But eventually, technology is gonna go one step forward. I'm sure I have it somewhere. There's one last technological step that we have to go, and it's make it as cheap and standardized as possible. You pick up a tablet, you connect it to the cloud, and you connect it to your storage device. That's all the 3 things you need, nothing else, potentially. Yeah, you can have your speaker somewhere, you can have your AirPods in your fucking ear. Who cares? Okay, there are 3 essential things that's supposed to be super cheap. Storage, your device that you access the cloud with and play your stupid games with, and those fucking stupid games are free, by the way. Free. Yeah. In order to claim some kind of authority, you have to invest a little bit, and that money starts burning up, and while it's burning up, you have authority. All of a sudden, you get some new skins, more experience, all those bonuses, you get that premium status going on for you. And some games are going to be more rewarding than others, but they have to balance things out to make sure, if they are not balanced, if it's pay to win, then it's not fun anymore. You have to pay, you have to have the authority, but it's fun for the authorities to compete against each other. Who knows what the perfect balance is? I know it's there, and I know it's motherfucking free and convenient, okay? And most importantly, all this technology, super cheap. Ample amount of fucking cheapness because it's standardized. It's probably like $100. You don't need no more consoles. The people take care of their own fucking business, and they support you with this technology, basically. Access to the cloud is a big deal. We have to figure it out first, and then you simply have a storage device that you can definitely access already and probably set it up already. But most important part is it should be perfectly stackable. Okay, I finished 1 terabyte hard drive. You stack another one on top, and you keep on doing that. How hard could it be, man? How hard could it be? Because right now, computers are not convenient. Most important part, why I still cannot recommend computers to anyone, that is brain dead, technically. Because most people are brain dead. But I would, if I could. So fucking open your eyes, flexing little pieces of shit programmers, and figure this one thing out for me, okay? If I want to be YouTube CEO, I need this first. I need this fast. I need to, flex myself as well a little bit. It's like we have it. We have the perfect weapon to access the internet and do your duty, basically. That's the only way you can, truly trust in society, if they have perfect, balanced access to whatever you're providing. Because otherwise, we can't have society. It's a pretty important point. So, highlight, lowlight, boys. Americans. Big question mark, because currently all the internet is privatized ant farm. And also we have to know, ants can't be rewarded for hard work. It's drama that rewards ants. And to be rewarded for hard work, to actually be rewarded, you have to be not an ant anymore. Now, what the fuck does this mean in its entirety? I made a pun. I don't like Americans hijacking the internet. They're just a testing ground. They're just little ants testing things. We're gonna scale it up quite significantly. And they have to survive in this new environment all of a sudden. So they have to climb my mountain, basically. I'm gonna present myself as a crazy obstacle of evolution. They have to make those evolutionary steps, turning from ants into something, from an insect into something tangible and fucking humanoid, okay? And don't overextend yourself and turn into a mountain just like I am a mountain. It's like, oh, so now there are 2 mountains to climb. Congratulations, you nailed it. You figured out what we need as people. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. You have to be very, very smart about this. This is where Antoinem comes in. And I put this entire baggage in his hands. You want to keep it? It's all about drama, dude. The more drama, the better. Your performance. That's how you make your YouTube channel work. And that's probably what's going to kill Antoinem, because he doesn't like drama. But that's exactly how you work. That's exactly what makes him successful, is the fact that I entered his Discord channel and created drama, but he kicked me out, so I can't do it anymore. Huh. Is that why he stopped making YouTube videos and only does 2 videos a fucking month? What is he doing anyways? Is Minecraft losing popularity and he's losing interest? Oh, I'm sorry, Antoine, you can't do Let's Plays anymore, because he ditched that as well. I think he has a second YouTube channel or something going on. I just didn't subscribe to it, and I forgot about it, and I don't care. Something real life related, more or less. Or he hinted at some. Well, you just promote it again, because I forgot about it. In case that's the thing. The only thing I see is a loser. Okay? Loser that will lose at Minecraft. An entirety of his career. Right now, as I climb all the way up. This is the mountain, my people. My people, my guys, man. You'll see. The only thing to digitalize is memory. I don't know what I meant by that. It actually erases my memory when I think about it. It's almost like the eternity of pain just by reading it. What? The only thing... What is that? How do you understand it? Wow. Memory is important to hold on to, obviously, and you have to revisit it. You have to remanufacture memory, but this is probably just wrong and stupid. But I'm just gonna leave it there because it's so stupid it's smart all of a sudden. I don't know, man. Wow. It makes you think about memory, which is big deal, I guess. I mean, I'm such a fucking so good at it, so good at just holding on to all these different pieces of the puzzle. You know what YouTube is? It's a huge fucking puzzle. It's so hard to keep up with everyone's needs. But shut the fuck up and let's come together and figure out what those needs actually are. Don't just throw them at me, you know? Be more respectful, tolerant, understand that we have to come together, and you probably will not come if you have too many needs. You know, like, what's the point? If you're not coming, then your needs are useless. Money is the most successful religion. Never let anyone have your money. It's just very nice advice to have. Why is that? So people believe in money so much that it actually works. You present yourself, them some money, and they will give you stuff. Service is God right now, flourishing. As long as you have money, you will not get in trouble. That's it. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get in trouble. You shouldn't try to get in trouble. You should try and challenge yourself as often as possible. Whenever you have the capacity to, challenge yourself. It's not a big deal. If you realize you don't want to be a part of a government, you can be convicted of a crime. Sort of. But don't do crime, you know? Never. You know you can be a little bit more edgy with your behavior, and you can start fighting against the government because you don't want to be a part of it. So, and people will not care whether you did crime or not did crime if they have a genuine job. Okay, that's just stupid. That's just something you can hide away easily. Or something that people will not care even if they find out or whatever. Like, it's so stupid. But it's not a crime to lie in that sense either. Like, what's that? It's not a crime to forget. You know, that's what lying is about. It's forgetting. Technically, they have to remind it for you. They have to do all the work to prove that they care. So you have to understand all these things. Being challenged is amazing, and it teaches you all of this stuff, essentially. So money is a successful religion. You have services, so you have to keep your goddamn money. Make sure it's physical. Make sure the government doesn't want it back. Just, it doesn't melt in your hands. It's not getting inflated. All these things are very important to keep track of. But other than that, don't give it to the banks. Don't give it to anyone else. Don't let them borrow anything. Just keep your goddamn money. Just keep it. That's it. It's their challenge. Yeah, you can give it as a donation, but not to lend anyone anything. That's fucking stupid. Nobody's gonna give anything ever back. That never happens. Never happens in the history of fucking universe. Nobody gives anything back. Okay? It just has to happen naturally, or it's not gonna happen. It's like, well, if the tree naturally grows seeds, then it's gonna give back those seeds. But if it doesn't do that naturally, whoopsie daisy, well, it's game over now. So giving back is not something you have to expect. It's just something naturally happens if you put enough pressure. That's it. Let's keep moving. Science wants you not to have a personality, so I'm bashing science as always. You have to understand how fucking dumb it is. Science is a way to have society without having society. So we have all these points of views and needs, we put it in a baggage and we call it science. Because in reality, none of the scientific stuff matters. None of these truth matters. It's just some factoids that you piece together. Someone observed something, they made some kind of conclusions, they collected some kind of data. You can look into that, but it doesn't matter because you're collecting data all the time. You're doing science all the time. As long as you're not silent about it, which is another fucking insanity about science. It makes you silent. When you consume other people's opinion, you become more silent yourself. This is why I cannot be silent. I have too much opinion, and I want to spread it out as a pizza, okay? As a pie. Okay, we're gonna get a cake and a pie. That's why I need a wingman. We need both of these things. I don't even know what's the difference. What's the difference? Please. Apple pie or apple cake? Apple pie is something like you have a crusty little thingy filled with apples. Apple cake is you turn apples into just very, let's say, into a edible cloud. That's what it is. Apple cake. Here you go. It's a different thing. Into a flavor, basically. That's what cakes are. Just edible clouds. That's how you have to imagine. So, this is all I know. I swear. That's all I know. If you put a gun to my head, that's all I know. Apple versus cake. Okay. There's a map in here. I can see it now. Something about science and mapped out. 5 more steps and Minecraft goes to dumpster. I open up my world file and put it in there. Let's see how you get out Minecraft. Let's see it, okay? I will put up my world. My world file. Yeah, I will try and rip off Minecraft and just see what happens. If people actually like it, they will pick up my code and make Minecraft out of it. It's just simple, right? Isn't it simple? And I'll just add a few more gameplay elements. So I'm literally just gonna create a perfect seed for all these Unity developers. I'm realizing all this hard work doesn't pay off at all. Just because someone won a lottery doesn't mean that I will win a lottery. It's a fucking goddamn lottery, dude. It was lottery from the very beginning when it was announced. It's like, you can win $2 billion. Who has $2 billion right now? Someone has it right now and can win. Let me win $1 billion? Are you fucking insane? That's how you have to look at it. Whoa, who has it? I have to fucking beat him up and steal all the dollars. That's the only way you win lottery. You can't win lottery. Lottery is just a tease, okay? So I have to find and beat up Notch, and that's how you win. Congratulations. So what is this map? Science doesn't care about your personality because it kind of collects all kinds of points of view, and standing out against science is not exactly likable. So science is gonna, no, you're not nice. Get the fuck away from me. Science is like a roots dead society, like an old school society that still operates but shouldn't operate anymore. It pretends to just break one rule and eternally reinstate its existence as a society. Just, no, that's not how it works, okay, science? Shut the fuck up. So, in order to make this work, you have to have a pure personality, and that pure personality has to purify itself even further by completing scientific tasks, which is you have to get a degree, you have to get this done, you have to have 10 years of professional experience, all that garbage, man. Like, science is going to ask you for all these things because science thinks it can intimidate you with the potential existence of society, and so you're going to do whatever it takes to be a part of it. So technically science just teases you just like a lottery would. They don't actually even let you in ever, okay? They let you in only when they feel like, oh, we can reveal that we don't have a society actually, so yeah, we're going to let you in. Yeah. Because we really need you right now. So you do all this work, and when you really need it, science is going to be like, oh, how do you answer this question real quick? But what do I get for that? Society doesn't exist. Can you give me the answer now? That's what science throws at you. A curveball of like, oh, NASA is fake. It's all science. It's It's all fake. It's Satan backwards. But lost his teeth for some reason. Oh, T-Series. I'm sorry about that. It didn't lost anywhere. Did you lost your T, NASA? Where's your T, motherfucker? Oh, you lost your little nose. Satan. Oh, Satan backwards. Technically, it's NAS. NAS. Awkwards, okay? Awkwards. Because everyone knows what awkwards means. Okay? It's that direction. You know which direction? From this side and this side, but somehow you can't still get that T going, huh? Where's your nose, little Satan? Huh, fucking stupid. Stupid NASA. Okay. I'll figure you out. Alright, so science provides these specialists, right? So let's see what kind of specialists they provide. These are very nasty people. Let's see what they do. Some of them do therapy. Some of them are just very nice to you until you fill up with those nice emotions and feel good about yourself still without existing in a society. But that's crazy, right? That's just crazy. You feel good, but like, what do I do? Oh, you just become something like what everyone does. Just you can put therapy on the spot and just fucking cook them as fish, okay? This is it. Science is just a lot of fucking losers who can be taken advantage of. So let's see, how do we cook Minecraft? Alright, let's cook them now. We're beginning to understand. You smell that fear, like we reach that top tier, it's game over. It's game over. We associate Minecraft with Hearthstone, that's when it's game over, right there. So can we do, I'll take a little break just to speed things up when I come back, but I could slow things down as well. I could be like, oh, I forgot about most of the stuff. What were we talking about again? So yeah, I'll take a little break. I'll prepare myself. This is getting pretty spicy. Last 5 steps and we killed Minecraft. We technically already did because I already said I just need a seed. I just need to put it out there as the same way that Microsoft has to deal with it. Okay, you just click and open the world. Okay, good job. Congratulations. But technically, I probably won't be able to do that functionality myself, because how am I supposed to create a file that you open? As much as I would love to, I don't think Unity supports that, so I'm gonna say no thanks on this one. Microsoft has to do that work themselves. Other than that, I can at least provide people with how Minecraft should have actually functioned and be open source to everyone, and that's game over right there. Do whatever the fuck you want, but you have to get that fundamental thing, and the fundamental thing is it's free, it's fast, it's available to everyone, and it shows a middle finger because I'm not gonna work on it myself, so don't even expect, okay? You have to pick it up and do something about it, okay? That's kind of what Craig did with AdventureCraft, but he's kind of stupid enough to fail most of the steps and just be a faceless programmer, and he disappeared from YouTube, so technically he's not relevant anymore. But here you go. I don't have a family. I don't have a future. So I sit here, I shit my pants, but I will become YouTube CEO. Just to fucking wait. Let's see what security has in store. Just so before I leave, I don't have to deal with it. So security, after you got therapy, okay, what is security? Security is supposed to secure your property, your things, your self-esteem. It's gonna lock it up, and save it. But technically, but what do I do if you're evil? You know, just like we said, what if you're evil and I have nothing to do and you cannot actually tell me what to do because you're just a loser therapist? What if you're evil as a security person and you just forget what the keys are and you don't know anymore and you're gonna mock me for coming to you, and it's like you're gonna flip the shit, you know, you're gonna become such a cynical piece of shit. You can't secure what you deemed securable, and you're gonna steal it even if you're not actually directly stealing it. It doesn't matter. Just like a therapist could be like, oh, I don't know what you should do, just because they feel like they can say that without proper defenses put up, or like, yeah, you naturally don't know because you weren't prepared, but like that's still not gonna defend you from this bullshit that you did. So you have security of things being protected, but sometimes someone loses a key and they become cynical and they don't give you a copy anymore. They just, no, it's lost forever. Nobody can get into this safe anymore. Blah blah blah. Oh, let's just fuck off. People make mistakes like that. But most importantly, we have to find something more fundamental than that. So let's touch all of these things real fast. So okay, again, therapy doesn't know what you should do after you fixed your emotions. You're gonna be ready to do something. You don't know what to do. Once you're secured, maybe it's the same thing over and over again. You don't know what to do. You secured something, and you have to have a copy of it anyways, or access to it, or be able to spend it anyways. And creating that bridge with security is pretty difficult, because what security wants is to keep it safe and tight and not worry about it, because security doesn't want to feel insecure by itself, just like therapy doesn't want to have therapy on itself to figure out what do you do when you do have fixed emotions. It doesn't feel like those emotions are fixed because it's demanding you even more, right? So technically therapy can destroy itself like security can destroy itself by trying too much, trying to figure out, how do I secure my job as a security person? Like, all of a sudden, some kind of looping is going on. You need therapy just because you're a therapist, and sometimes you don't know what to do, but you have to do this because you have to be friendly with people, and people will always demand therapy. But just sometimes things crash like that. It's so stupid. And essentially, what you have to understand, what I'm reviewing is a service. Okay, if people can't figure out how to provide a good service, these things will die off so quickly, including technology, because I said technology is that service that will die off eventually. So I feel the same way about all these things. And you have this polygendrics going. At this point, it's just polygendrics. I hate I hate politics, I hate police, I hate policies, I hate everything that starts with poly, so it's there. And genderics is the most hated thing ever. Okay? What is your sexuality? Haha. I don't know. Maybe it's polygamous or something. Spread out into a million different pieces. And like my dick is spread out into a million different assholes. I don't know. It's so stupid. Everything is stupid, but as a service, it tells you what to feel like, what the rules are, basically. So the science of science is to set up a specific timeline. So the politicians are like timekeepers, technically, okay? So they tell you what you should have done up to a certain point. Oh, you're in your 20s, you should now have a job, you should have a girlfriend, you start mingling up something, because you have so much money, you should be able to spend it on whatever you like and create your life. If you can't do that, well, go to therapy. You need some professional help, blah blah blah. They're gonna spit out some bullshit because they don't deal with that. But all these people are doing, and this is majority of the internet, is just criticizing you, basically. Oh, you're this person, you haven't matured this much, and blah blah blah. They keep on fucking adding books on your fucking back, and essentially they're trying to break you, just like security is trying to break you, just like therapy is trying to break you, by giving you emotions that you can't spend. Just because you're fixed doesn't mean that you have something to do right away. Doesn't mean that you have the future ahead of you. You're not supposed to have fixed emotions. No, they're supposed to go out of control and search and grab and things and test and blah blah blah, okay? Just keep on doing things until you get in trouble, and at least you have something to do. Holy shit. All this comes from boredom anyways. I just don't know how to deal with security, because it seems awkward. Boredom. This speaks for itself. It's a timeline keeper. 18 years, you should stop being a virgin, little simp. Start being a simp, actually. Yeah. Okay. Start sucking up to women. Grab any women you like, and then shower them with gold because they will demand it. You will not be able to grab a woman unless you have gold and you can give it to them, which is disgusting. It's fucking prostitution. I don't care what you think of it, okay? Where is love anyways, right? They don't care about love because they only care about the timeline of and how established you are in terms of your self-esteem. What do technology experts do? Well, most of them are just scams, because eventually technology progresses forward. But right now, if you really, really want something, you're gonna have to overpay so damn much. Oh yeah, so technology requires patience to defeat it. So if you have lack of patience, that's where you end up. I'm sorry about that. This is timeout. If someone feels that you're too old to do something or whatever, they're gonna mock you and turn you into this mockery subject in the first place, attack you. You're timed out. You should have done this and this and that, blah 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 blah. They can't fucking stop, man. You should consider all these different genders and sexualities, even though you're not sexually active. You offended everyone. Wait, are you a little baby? Are you a timekeeper? Wow. There's so many people like that on the internet. I can't imagine. But they all feed into the same fucking thing. My fist. They all feed into my fist. They all make me angry, okay? Like, what's the point of telling me what I should have done if I am not willing to do it? You don't time out people when they're not even playing the goddamn fucking game, okay? I'm not even playing with my balls, okay? I'm now spending them, wasting them on myself and my pleasure of not playing the game anymore. Cool. Happy? So what does the security do? And when? What is the condition of when you need security? Fears, right? Busted, basically. You just got busted. And you're trying to secure that thing. Because if you're trying to secure anything, you're getting too much attention already. So you need to get trust all of a sudden. And there's a buster, basically. Buster out is like, I can give you a safe place to put your belongings, to expand your security, blah blah blah, all these things. Well, the reality is you have to use technology to improve your security, not other people. But everyone is just willing to give you a service, and all of them are garbage. All of these are too edgy, okay? Latest technology, okay? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Security. Expansion, okay, expansion. Therapy. Fix. It fixes your emotions, but it doesn't tell you what to do. And polygendrics. Judgment. How about that? Nobody wants judgment. Nobody wants... Well, this is security. It's not an expansion. Security service, but what does that mean? You can't really expand. Entrusted... How can you trust security? You can't trust security of any. You can only trust yourself for security. So this is where things kind of destroy themselves based on their own definitions. They become too funny. Fuck, we're slow, but we're probably gonna be able to climb up now that we're prepared with this equipped. I just need to take a break. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm like, okay, government doesn't want to attack the ant because it doesn't know how much money it has. Maybe it pays taxes already. Government has to be very careful with those ants. Anyways, yeah, that's why Ant Venom is the way he is, man. He knows. He knows. The only problem with technology is you have to buy it, so we kind of solve the problem. But you have to understand that the difficulty of the service, the complexity, trying to get the latest technology, it's the latest scam technically, because you have to need it really much and people have to have it around you. Technically, all you need is an upgrade. You need an upgrade for communication. What do you need? You need upgrade for what things to do, just randomness. Technology can provide quite a lot of those things. You just have to know what is the cheapest way to get those things without getting yourself screwed over. But usually the cheapest way is going to be the best. You don't want to burn yourself out getting something that does not deserve to be gotten. Okay, I got a cool laptop and I'm like, oh, it was actually ridiculously expensive and I feel bad about it right now. From my mom, like, all this money just got burnt out and what do I do about it? It's insane. It's fucking madness. Now I just went 4 times to that stupid place to ask to get my repairs done for a fucking charger, and they mixed up the amp requirement for the charger. They didn't even give a fuck about amp requirement, and now they're like, oh, it had to be 220. Oh, that's why it's burning up. Well, now I hope it fucking burns your stupid. It could burn my laptop, and I have to fucking sue them for it if it happens. If it already happened for some reason, if it's not gonna be compatible with the shitty new charger, all of a sudden my laptop doesn't work anymore. That's fucking crazy. I understand if you need to change the battery, but this is not a battery situation going on. Okay, this is we're plugged in basically. We're not talking about some stupid shit. Draining batteries, hard work, by the way. But draining electricity, easy. Any computer can do it. Okay, any plugged in computer can work. I learned that. much, okay, in this school of technology. You plugged in, you working. So we can move. You gotta be so fucking aware of this. Oh my god, I lost so much. But only because I cared so much as well. I wanted all these things. I thought I could have it. But no, this is a lot more frustrating than it seems. It's so much more frustrating when you open your fucking mind to all the real things you actually want. You want freedom all the fucking time. There's so many things to do. And not necessarily buying things. Just be free and relax, and for the rest of your life do nothing. Until good things start happening to you and you get employed because you want to grab them. And you had opportunities to be employed in the first place. So you're waiting on those as well. None of this shit actually works right now. And the location that I'm in is just isolated from the rest of the world, from the rest of the internet that provides all these opportunities. And I'm just trying to wake up and wave my flag. I'm YouTube CEO. Anyone sees me? Anyone sees anything these days? You know, nobody wants to even fucking make fun of me. That's how fucking stupid it is. Now is a perfect time to make fun of me, you know? Oh, this is the best comment I've ever received. That's the best comment I ever received. The best comment. It says exactly the same thing. That's the best comment. Because it's something that acknowledged my existence and didn't do anything about it. Didn't show up on my Discord. They don't exist. So, like, your video does not matter if you don't defend yourself in multiple ways around it, you know? It's crazy. There's some cars screaming already. I have to pause the video. So let's review the 4 final steps that we need to know to break down Minecraft to its pieces, to dust. Not only technologically Minecraft is hard to access, Tetris was so much easier to access. Come on, guys. And everyone knew what it is. You just buy like a $10 piece of crap console in your hands, for your hands, and you play with it. Shut the fuck up. And you play with your stupid console that has Tetris in it. I still have Sudoku console for myself. So that's cool. Okay? It's cool. I went to my school and people thought it was like, oh, this is the new Nintendo thingy. No, it's Sudoku. Okay, just play Sudoku. They look cool, but they're Tetris, but the Tetris is also cool. Tetris is still winning against Minecraft, isn't it? No, now we have computers everywhere. No, we have smartphones. So what is actually winning, I'm wondering. Because now, most of the apps are free, so it's like, what the fuck? Are they competing against Minecraft or not? Because I need to know. I think an app for a phone should be winning right now, and we don't know what it is. There's a new Tetris in town. I need to know what it is. Yeah, Puzzle Quest. I want to, like, revive it so much. It's such a wonderful little thingy. I constantly tell you guys about it. But the cool part about this is it comes from Hearthstone and being in this puzzle game. It's so cool, man. Hearthstone is so cool. It feeds me so many ideas. But as a programmer, these are 4 basically insecurities I think I will deal with right now. And this is big. If I can do it in 20 minutes, I have Minecraft by the balls, man. Because these are very big deals. So as a programmer, I have all these ideas I want to put together. I don't know how to put Puzzle Quest and Motherload together, but I know, actually. I know. You just dig using a puzzle environment, gather resources, and then sell those resources. What's wrong? That's what Minecraft should have been intended to be, where you mine things and you can craft. You kind of get rewarded technically for achieving certain resources, especially diamonds. You get unbreakable items. That should have ended right there. Minecraft just got in wars because of all the updates that are mindless, you know? I think Notch kind of nailed it without me even realizing. My game was trying to add all these RPG elements which are cool, and I'm in the middle like Huniepop. Huniepop is all about that sexuality. I'm all about that progress, baby. I'm mad about progress. So there's anxiety, and then there is madness. I nailed it, okay? Spawn the Creeper's Forge, that's me right there. I'm not gonna let anyone take my title, okay? I'm the mad genius behind this project. It's not like a lot of people gonna come out and say, I play Huniepop or something. So the same way, not a lot of people gonna come out and be like, oh, I play Spawn the Creeper's Forge. This is quite a big fan base, actually, if you think about it. There's actually people in my Discord, active people. Can you imagine how many people there actually are if I can just grab them with my channel? Wow. I mean, 20,000 downloaded the map and played it. Maybe it's now 100,000 that knows about the map. And I don't know about them at all. They're somewhere out there, running around, carelessly and cluelessly, and especially look at me and like, ugh. It's disgusting. Yeah, I think I can actually combine these two games together. It's not a big deal. Now that we put it so simply, it's a mother lode, it's something you mine and get rewarded for, and then it's a puzzle. In order to mine, you don't just dig straight down or do some stupid shit that's mindless. You have to play that goddamn Tetris, and this time it's serious. You get rewarded properly for playing Tetris, okay? But this puzzle is a lot cooler. Oh my god, it's so much cooler. Wow, dude, wow. I would do it right now. This is a lot better than fucking Minecraft right now. Shut the fuck up, Minecraft. I hear someone. Is that Thanos snapping you out of existence? Let's keep moving forward. This is getting good. This is good juicy stuff, okay? This is mother's titties right there. Motherload titties. Quest for titties. That's what it is, dude. Titty quest, man. That's the next Huniepop game. I can't wait for them to release it, but I can't wait to release my own game too. You know, that sort of stuff. And I kind of did. And they kind of teased. And, you know, we're working together now. We're just the best team ever. Honey Spawn. Honey Spawn, okay. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's the next name of the game. The Honey Spawn. Oh my god, it's like Candy Crush, but so much better. Shut the fuck up, Candy Crush. Shut the fuck up. Cookie Clicker. I got the next level, next generation game right there. Because you have to get that idea, you know, where you're gonna mindlessly mine this. I first need to get a better charger, by the way. And I need to fucking punch these people in the face. I think they want to be punched in the face. They're now old and stupid. It's fucking annoying. But I don't want all this responsibility, dude. Fuck off. Just give me the best technology and throw this laptop into the trash. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. It doesn't work. I mean, true technology experts should be able to pick up a fucking laptop and take it. Okay? Just fucking take it. For fuck's sake, man. Without guarantee, nothing. What's the problem, dude? Guarantee, I'll come back, okay? Call me, I'll come back. I'll come back every fucking week until the guarantee sells itself down, or I will work for you at the same time, you know. I'll put down my laptop, please exchange it for something else, and then I'll work for you for like a few weeks. Just so if you get in trouble, you know, I'll strike a deal, man. I'll strike a deal with these motherfucking tech experts. They're too local to me, you know, it's too spicy. You come in and you demand things. That's how it works, dude. You just start demanding. From science to pure religion. Back and forth to adopt. This is interesting because, as I've said, science is like a shittier version of society. So it's always going to tease you with this old school bullshit, but it's also going to constantly ask you to work hard towards something, or you will be poor. Oh my god, being poor is so bad. So now I'm a bad person. Whoa. Whoa, chill your billies, motherfucker. Where do I put my skill into? Into this fist and your face? You know, like, I don't want to be promoting violence. I want to threaten violence. So you fucking start thinking in a way that stops me from threatening violence. You know, just make me love myself or whatever. Just forget about you. There's so many magical tricks you can do that those tricks will fade out and you will realize, oh, I just naturally become angry and want to punch you in the face verbally. I don't even want to punch you in the face right now because you don't have one. There's no actual person, but I would love to be a person, but nobody wants to be a person. But I am a mountain to climb, but nobody wants to climb a mountain. Well, I'm gonna craft a mountain to climb, okay? The honey spawn mountain. Okay, honey. Man, that's fucking good shit. That's good shit, man. That's good. I can't... Man, this is fucking crazy. I'm already playing it, dude. I'm already plugged in. It's like, wow, there's so much honey in there. I'm a bear. I'm embarrassed now. Wow. Oh no. I have collected 3 bees and now they're stinging my ass off. No. No. The bees are gonna sting you until you collect 3 of them and crash them all together. To create a triad of bees fucking each other. The triangle of bees, man. Wow. It's the best. You know, one person sucks a dick, the other person sucks a dick, and they all connect each other. It's not 69. Maybe 69 is okay. Maybe you just connect 2 bees. But why should you do 3 instead? Man, there's some existential questions up in here. I really need to know. Okay, why 3 bees? So I'm already adding functionality into my game. Okay, 3, and then it's kind of like a love sign, anyways. So maybe it inspires love. Just it's a backup dancer, okay? It's just a backup dancer that helps you. It's very useful, okay? It's threesome, technically, okay? Bees. You don't have enough birds, so you have 3 bees. How about that? So they're gender neutral when there are 3 of them. Okay, that's gender neutrality right there. Because you can't avoid gender inequality in a threesome. So you kind of have to create gender neutrality to do that. I guess that's what political was happening this whole time. I see you guys. I see you doing this shit. I don't like it. Because I have not experienced a fucking hug. Okay? I'm a sad person. I'm gonna scream at the internet. Please. Here's a list of things that I need. Helicopter. Ariana Grande. Create an alchemical combination of the 2. Fly over here. Let her come down. Create a house. Combine her with the house. And then allow me to use the house to do my business, okay? And I will stop bitching around. But it has to be exactly what I said. And the helicopter has to look like a ladybug. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, bye. Thank you, next dream. Okay? I'm not done dreaming, motherfuckers. You don't know what I'm gonna do with the house. And a nice lady. Okay. I think she has the house already, or she dreams about a house. Well, she figured it out. She'll figure out the helicopter too. Okay, back and forth. So, it turns into society. What the science is trying to do all the time, it will try and gravitate towards society eventually, because it will break down. It's like, why am I doing this job? Why am I helping government? Government's not helping me. Government's not fun. People are surviving just fine. Okay, what's the problem, right? We should be punching people in the face and asking for survival material. Why people fucking each other and creating babies and demanding even more money? You know, I have a baby. Please let me keep my job. No. It's your decision to have a baby. You think you have secured your job position? You have not. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here and give me the baby. This is how it works, motherfucker. Welcome to society, okay? Remember what I said. You're fired. Now give me the baby. And he's promoted to be the boss of this factory, by the way. You're not gonna get it back anymore. Not easy, man. Not easy to get a boss baby. Oh my god. Especially when you're fired. Jesus Christ. By the baby himself. Technically, you know. You don't know. The baby didn't grow up, so you don't know what his personality is, so you have no advantage over anything. I'm sorry. Boss baby's gonna be mine. It's my baby now. Minecraft already went through madness. I did. Okay? And created my game. And now it's gonna be Honeyspawn. Wow. I need to beat Minecraft to dust. Okay? I just have to remind myself I will do it. I will do it now? No. The laptop works first. Then Minecraft dies second. That's how it works? No? Am I missing something? Are there programming possibilities on my tablet? I can program with my tablet something? Let's find out. I do have another laptop though. So I could just suck it up and just do it, okay? I might just do it. But the laptop fucking lags, dude. It's a piece of junk. It's old. I would give it to my mother, if anything. Fucking garbage, man. Okay, Hearthstone, identify nearest anxieties. So, with Hearthstone, probably Fortnite is like a deeper entanglement. You have this multiplayer experience where you're fighting a bunch of dudes. Technically, it's Minecraft survival games, but this, no. Minecraft is trying to be anxious. It's anxious to be anxious. It doesn't work. Anxiety means that it's a very flashy, very popular game, very easy to access. So it's probably Fortnite-ish. Very good example. It provides plenty of problems, but most importantly, the problem is anxiety. Hearthstone provides that as well. Okay, and just a big community. Very active, if not big. At least very active. It's 1.5 million on Reddit alone, so that's... wow, that's probably like 4 million people. At least 5 very familiar with Hearthstone. Like, it's a big deal, and people are very vocal about it too. But people are vocal about Fortnite too. So you can understand kind of the basic idea of what anxiety games are. You really care about the competitive aspect just because it's always in there. Winning a battle royale means that you survived above all the odds of 100 people dying, you know. I guess I did win a battle royale of Hearthstone because they banned almost 100 cards. That was a huge battle royale. Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy what kind of fucking shit They spawned in here. Let's laugh at them again. Just one more time. Big stats. Best Borkler ever. Trick Totem. Mage has it. And I'm a mage is the funniest thing ever. It's like, mage has this totem and can start drawing cards one way or the other. It's fucking crazy. Or even creates tempo swings. Wow. 3 mana. 3 damage hero power. 5 tempo points. Another stupid mage card. Yet another stupid mage card that summons a 6/6 after you play Hearthstone. I can't even believe that people didn't even try and break down what these names are. It's just such a simple exercise of like, this is my experience, try and break it down, try and guess what these cards actually are. But some people kind of know, but like, the people are so insecure on the internet. It's disgusting. Despicably disgusting and dumb. I'm so disappointed. Okay, Reddit is the worst. Internet is the worst. I don't have any reason to review this. None. I mean, just look up previous video. I think we did it, basically. I think we have a decent conclusion. Finally, after 2 unsuccessful attempts, I make a crazy video that definitely puts Minecraft into perspective. Most importantly, survival part of Minecraft is temporary. You survive, you get those basic tools, and you're like, well, that's kind of it. You can complete it, but that's never Minecraft's goal to complete something. It's always to get better and better stuff and get rewarded and access crazier and crazier areas, and that's what I put it into perspective with my Creeper's Forge. And then I found a buddy that was doing Huniepop. I don't know who that person is, but I am married, and we're gonna celebrate our marriage at some point. That's it. That's all you need to know. The video is over. I married Huniepop dev. Whatever main dev is, whatever main passion girl most of the time. I'm probably not gay right now. So, Huniepop main dev, because the girl has to support this development, and it's almost like a Candy Crush remake anyways, so you know what you're dealing with as a woman. You know, it's just a puzzle game, it's just another Tetris, but it looks kind of fun. Yeah, it's cool, whatever. Just marry me. The end. It's no longer Minecraft I'm making, I'm sorry guys. It's gonna be a puzzle game. Just because in order to make a 3D seed work, people have to adopt ray tracing. What the fuck is ray tracing? It's not working right now. Get on it. Come back to me with ray tracing. Then I'm making Spawn the Creeper's Forge, okay? If you really fucking want it. Just like 3D girls are gonna pop up and show their titties and ass, man. Ass and titties everywhere. Everywhere, dude. It's no longer blocky Minecraft shit. But in order for that to happen, you know how much society you have to break down? Because they will look at it and say, oh, this is violence, you know? These are 3-dimensional girls, not good. It's very much violence. No, I mean, ray tracing or bust is what I say. And probably on the Huniepop side, they have some kind of anxiety-riddled problem as well. It's like useful or bust, okay? The game also has to be useful. So this is a romance game, it's a puzzle game, it kind of... it's something you can sit down and just not worry about too much. You're gonna get laid, basically. But it has to be useful. A game has to be fucking useful. So, wow, okay. That just happened. Thank you guys for watching. Get the fuck out of here now. I'm YouTube CEO. And I'm married. I don't know with what exactly. No, I'm married as a programmer, okay? Let's just keep it tight. Keep it tight up in here. Okay, now I can get the fuck out of here myself.